I don't want any plastic. I don't want any ground floors. And I don't want to get married in Harvard, Andy. You understand that? I want to do what I want to Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is Linda Tay coming to you today with another video, girl. Today is day 3 of 31 days of hairstyles for the month of December 2021. Girl, let's get it. So right here, she has blonde hair, guys, and I am creating large knotless black braids with curly ends. So that is what we're doing here. Right here, guys, I am literally getting about 7 packs of braiding hair, so I will put exactly what I'm using before the video starts and in the description box below, so you guys can click and use the same hair that I am using. So I am just separating the hair into kind of like medium large pieces, and I just kind of like to lay it in like a layering motion, so that way it's easy for me to just go grab and go, grab and go, grab and go. I typically do this before the client gets here, but today I did it when she was here. So yeah, I'm just gonna just section all the packs of hair on that table until I am running out. I use the Queen Bee hair. So right here, I'm using the Softy Vitamin E Hair and Scalp Conditioner. Her hair is bleached, dyed. She's been growing it out a year. And I'm using Even Edge Tamer, the purple top this time. And I'm going to use that Softy to moisturize the hair. And then I'm going to use this Eben to part the hair and just to kind of smooth the roots down, okay? It works really, really good on all types of hair, guys. I do not use Shine and Jam. It just doesn't hold enough for me. I use the Eben Edge Control, okay? Now, the black top is a little more of a stronger hold, but it does leave kind of like a white cast. So be mindful of that. You can get rid of the white cast with oil sheen, but I'm using the Eben purple top today. So I'm just going to start off like a regular plait. It's kind of shorter in the back, but like I said, she does have short hair anyway. Here I'm just going to start grabbing the black hair. This is color number 1. I'm going to feed that in between my pointer finger and my middle finger. I'm sorry, my thumb. My pointer finger and my thumb. And then I'm just going to kind of comb as I go, comb her natural hair, smooth it down. And then I'm going to add my second piece, braid that into the right, braid that back into the left. And then I'm going to gradually get bigger pieces, okay, guys? So I'm going to add this third piece in, braid that in. And I'm trying to hide the hair, but guys, it's so hard to hide hair when you're doing feed and braids. It's such a challenge, but I did the best, way I knew how, the best way I could to just hide most of her hair. So I'm just going to slowly just keep on adding that hair into her hair. I pretty much covered it up. Now, if you flip that braid upside down, you will see all the blonde in the back, but that is the point of tucking. But guys, it is so hard to tuck knotless box braids. Like regular box braids, you can tuck it at the very beginning and it's cool. But these knotless braids, it is really, really hard. So really, really challenged, especially when it's such a major difference. Like I'm doing jet black braids and she has the blonde hair, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and just braid it all the way down. And then I'm going to seal it off with a rubber band. That's what I'm doing right now. The rubber band is just going to hold the braid and it's going to leave room for the curls to be formed on the end, okay? So guys, I'm just doing 2 braids in that first row, and I'm just going to add, add the smaller pieces once again. If I need to comb the natural hair into place, I will with the product. Braid it to the right, braid it back to the left. Now, I am left-handed. If you guys know me by now, you know that I am. But if you're new here, I am left-handed. So I typically feed from the left-hand side. If you are right-handed, feed from the right-hand side. I'm pretty sure that's your most dominant side. And it's easier to just kind of handle the hair that way. So you guys can see that when I'm adding hair, I'm just making sure her hair is tucked behind that braiding hair, so that way it doesn't show. So right here, you see her hair is at the front, I'm adding the hair, and I'm just going to flip that hair and braid it, so that way her hair is being hidden underneath that braid. Now you're going to see a little bit of blind peek on the sides of it, size of the braids, but what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to use a little bit of some black edge control, and I'm going to kind of put that on top of that side braid where the blonde is showing, just to kind of camouflage all of that in. Like I said, it's super hard to just tuck your hair when you're doing knotless box braids, but girl, I tried the best I could. But you'll see like blonde peek here and there on it. But that is the method I use at the end. I use that, you can use the same brand, the Even Edge Control. They have like the black edge control, and you can just kind of put that on that hair that you want to cover. And that just blends everything in flawlessly. So I am using a rat tail comb, but I'm using it with that comb missing. And that is going to kind of give me a more precise part. So I just like to put that Even Edge Control on the roots and on the part, just to get a pretty good part, clean part. And then I'm going to use that throughout the entire braid on the roots, and just kind of use that to smooth everything in. So right here on the second row, I'm going to do 3 box braids, guys. I'm going to do 3 right here, and then as I move up, I'm going to starting from the front of the head, and then I'm going to kind of carry that part to the back and to the other side of the head. Okay, so you guys are going to see me do all of that. I am including all of that into my videos, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I kind of like, I'm tucking that blonde into these braids. And always, like, her hair is really dry and things like that, and it's colored. So make sure you are putting that product on the hair throughout her hair, so that her hair kind of blends in with that braiding hair. So I'm just still adding bigger pieces. I'm putting that edge control onto the hair. You can see I kind of folded her hair back, and you're just literally just kind of pushing that hair to the other side, flipping it to the back, adding hair, and then flipping her hair to the back. If her hair needs some product, I will put product on it. As you guys can see, for the most part, I covered her hair pretty well. Like I said, there will be pieces like on the side where it's like, I could have covered that better, but that's when I use that Even Edge Control, the black, and then it blends in pretty well. So yes, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I am going to seal every end with rubber bands, and then I'm going to get some rods, and then I'm going to just kind of get some mousse and put some mousse on the ends and some rods and dip in hot water, and then use that same edge control for her edges. Now her edges do have a little blonde, so it's not like a white cast. It's actually, she have that blonde tips on her edges as well. So you guys are going to see all of that throughout the video. Hope you guys are having a good holiday, and hope you guys are enjoying this consistent content with this 31 days of hairstyles. Girl, I got plenty of hairstyles, baby, because I got plenty of clients, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hit 50K by Christmas. Let's see if we can hit 50K by Christmas, y'all. I'll be so happy. Love y'all so much. Thank you guys for all the constant support. And just continue watching. Yeah. I may be back in this video to show you guys what I'm doing, but I don't know. We'll see. Bye, y'all.
I don't want any plastic, I don't want any ground floors, and I don't want to get married ever anymore. Do you understand that? I want to do what I want to do.
at you. I never knew I'd feel so safe in your arms. Now you're all I need. It wasn't long before I knew that I fell for you and you had my heart. As fast as the seasons changed, my heart was stolen. Parts of me that were broken found love. And no amount of distance can change how I'm feeling, 'cause I know this is real. I'm so happy that you're mine. Nothing in this world can make me feel the way that you do. Feels like I'm dancing on moonlight. Of all the stars at night, none of them can shine as bright as you do. They can't compare to your light. Thousands of miles between still couldn't stop us. Just the thought of your love was enough. It's hard to imagine life without you in it. Even if at a distance, I'm still happier. Baby, won't you listen when you feel you're missing me? Let this be a little lullaby, help you fall asleep at night. When I see you smile, I'm unafraid to grow up, 'cause with you the future seems so bright. Won't you stay here by my side? Alright y'all, so I'm back. I'm doing her edges. So I just brushed all the edges down with the edge control. And I'm going to use the comb part of the edge brush. And I'm just going to kind of do some little swoopy swoops. Some little swoopy swoop, nothing crazy. Just a little something, something. One thing I like about this edge control is it dries dry. It doesn't dry greasy, so I really, really like it. But you guys see I'm just kind of smoothing with my finger, then smoothing with the comb, and just kind of, you know, just kind of smoothing the edges. So you guys can see on my hand, it's getting white. Like once it dries white, okay? It doesn't dry really white on the client. Now, if you were to tie it down, it would dry white. So what I like to do is I just kind of use that, then use a little bit of the Got To Be Glue cream on top just to hold everything really good. And then I'll just kind of spray it, but I won't tie it down because if you tie it down, it'll get crusty and then it'll get white. Now, if it does get white, guys, don't be scared or don't be like alarmed. Just use a little bit of oil sheen on that spot and it'll kind of get rid of that white cast, okay? But guys, it's just so hard to find edge control that really, really holds and doesn't get greasy and holds all textures. She has 4C hair, you know? So, yeah, like, girl, it just be like, it holds all her braids, makes all her braids really, really smooth, as you guys can see. Like, very, very, her roots are really, really smooth, so I just really, really like it. Like, I really am feeling it. I'm feeling it. But right here, guys, I have those rubber bands at the ends. And I'm just going to kind of twirl my hand and rotate my hand. I'm going to do like 3 at a time, okay? 3 at a time for 2 and 3 at a time. Some I'm doing 2, some I'm doing 3, and I'm just kind of going with the ones that are kind of the same length. And I'm just going to get that rod. I do not recommend these rods. These are like the really flimsy rods. Get the flexi rods, like the flexi rods. These are like the little sponge rods. Don't get these, okay? I mean, they still work because I had them on hand, so I didn't have a choice, but get the flexi rods, the one that bends really good. You don't have to like clasp them at the end. So yeah, so I just kind of put a little bit of mousse on them, and then you don't have to put mousse, guys. Like, I actually like it better without mousse because I feel like the mousse makes it kind of droopy. But I just kind of rotate it, and just kind of seal the ends. I do 2 and 3 at a time because it just makes everything go by quicker. And then I'll dip in my hot water. I use a little kettle, and I will link all of that below as well. I really, really like it. You can just plug it up and have it heating up while you're finishing everything, and then it lets you know when it's ready. It'll turn off. So I really, really like that little kettle thing as well. And you can just kind of open it up and dip the ends into that little kettle thing. It just really works. And after I finish dipping it and drying off with a towel, I will use that oil sheen on spots that I need it. I like to use oil sheen on the ends of these curls, especially because those dry curls will get real nappy. So just moisturize it really good with the oil sheen. And if you're getting any white at the front, just kind of use that oil sheen to kind of get rid of the white. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to y'all in my video. I just had to explain the end of what I was doing. Love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.